Hello, seers. Welcome back to Confused Engineers Odyssey, the channel where we simplify engineering concepts and transform confusion into clarity. In today's video, we're going to learn three very important HTML topics: lists, tables, and forms. These elements are used in almost every website you see on the internet, from blogs and e-commerce websites to login pages and registration portals. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to organize data using lists, display information using tables, and collect user input using forms. So let's get started.
Every engineer starts confused. Welcome to your Odyssey.
In this lesson, we'll explore three essential HTML concepts. First, lists, which help us organize information in a structured format. Second, tables, which allow us to display data in rows and columns. And finally, forms, which enable websites to collect information from users. These elements improve the usability and functionality of web pages and are widely used in modern web development. Let's begin with lists. Lists are used to represent real-life list data on a web page. Whenever we need to display multiple related items together, lists provide a clean and organized structure. For example, shopping lists, menu items, course topics, product features, and navigation menus are all commonly displayed using lists. HTML provides two major types of lists. 1. Unordered lists. 2. Ordered lists. Let's understand each one. An unordered list is represented using the UL tag. The items inside the list are written using LI tags, which stand for list items. The browser automatically displays bullet points before each item. Example: Apple Mango. This type of list is useful when the order of items does not matter. For example, shopping lists, features of a product, website navigation menus, course modules. Remember, UL means unordered list. LI means list item. Now let's talk about ordered lists. An ordered list is represented using the OL tag. Unlike unordered lists, ordered lists display items in a specific sequence. The browser automatically adds numbering or alphabetical labels. Example: Apple, Mango. Ordered lists are useful when the order of information is important. Examples include step-by-step instructions, cooking recipes, ranking systems, exam procedures, campaign. Ordered lists can also use letters such as A, B, C, or Roman numerals. Now let's move to tables. Tables are used to represent structured data in rows and columns. You can think of them like Excel sheets. Examples include student records, employee information, product price lists, examination results. HTML tables help present data clearly and professionally. To build a table, we use several tags. Let's understand them. The TR tag stands for table row. It creates a new row inside the table. The TD tag stands for table data. It stores the actual content inside a row. The TH tag stands for table header. Headers are usually displayed in bold and help identify columns. Together, these tags create a complete table structure. Let's look at a simple example. We have a table containing student information. The first row contains headers, name and roll number. The second row contains actual data, CEO and 1721. Notice how the headers clearly describe the meaning of the data below them. This makes tables easy to read and understand. HTML provides additional tags and attributes to improve tables. First, caption. The caption tag adds a title to the table. For example, student data Kaukmar. This tells users what the table represents. Next, T-head. T-head is used to wrap table headings. It improves readability and structure. Then, T-body. T-body wraps the main table content. Finally, colspan. The colspan attribute allows a header or cell to occupy multiple columns. For example, if a heading should cover 2 columns, we can set colspan equal to 2. This helps create professional-looking tables.
Now let's discuss forms. Forms are one of the most important parts of web development. They allow websites to collect information from users. Examples include login forms, registration forms, contact forms, feedback forms, survey forms. Without forms, websites cannot interact effectively with users. A form starts with the form tag and ends with the closing form tag. Everything inside these tags becomes part of the form. Inside a form, we use various input elements. One common element is the text input field. It allows users to type information such as names, email addresses, or phone numbers. The placeholder attribute provides a hint to the user. For example, enter. Name now. Let's discuss the action attribute. The action attribute specifies where the form data should be sent after submission. For example, action equals action.php, When the user clicks the Submit button, the data is sent to the specified file or server endpoint. This is how websites process user information. Labels improve accessibility and user experience. They describe the purpose of input fields. When users click a label, the corresponding input field becomes active. This makes forms easier to use. Now let's discuss radio buttons. Radio buttons allow users to choose only one option from multiple choices. Examples: male or female, yes or no, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Notice that only one option can be selected at a time. That's why radio buttons are perfect for single-choice questions. Let's quickly revise what we learned today. Lists help organize content. Unordered lists use bullet points. Ordered lists use numbering or alphabetical ordering. Tables help display structured data in rows and columns. Forms collect information from users. Input fields allow users to enter data. Labels improve usability. Radio buttons enable single option selection. These concepts form the foundation of many real-world websites. Mastering them will make your HTML skills much stronger. And that's it for today's lesson. We learned how lists organize content, how tables display structured information, and how forms collect user input. These are fundamental HTML concepts that every web developer should know. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Confused Engineers Odyssey. Also, let me know in the comments which HTML topic you'd like to learn next. Until then, keep learning, keep building, and keep turning confusion into clarity. See you in the next video.